Welcome back for another game time, everybody. And this is another game that I am very familiar with. This is a game called Steel Empire. It's kind of a lesser known game, and I think that's kind of sad. I think this is an awesome shooter, especially if you're just getting into shooters, because it's not a very hard one. It's not like these bullet hell shooters where you're just going to get decimated like right off the bat. But I remember renting this at Blockbuster just because of what was on the box art, and I immediately just fell in love with this game. And I rented it I don't know how many times until they finally had one for sale. I walked in, it was sitting on the table in the front, just the cartridge, and I bought it. I had money saved up from allowance, and I bought it, and I love this flipping game. If you like shooters, I think it's one you just have to have. But haven't played it in a while, so as usual, we're gonna go with easy and see what happens. But start the game up here, get your story. Basically, you've got two factions fighting for the same area, and it's, you know, not really. The plot doesn't really matter, but you can choose between two ships here, a plane or a Zeppelin. The plane will shoot bombs from the bottom, whereas the Zeppelin will lob them from the top. That can be advantageous, and you'll kind of see that here in a second, depending on which one you choose. The other thing is this, obviously your vitality, you'll die quicker using the plane, but it's more maneuverable. So I usually choose the Zeppelin.
Good luck.
But the other nice thing is you can shoot behind you, unlike a lot of shooters. And I love the music in this game, and if you pay attention to any of my videos, you've probably heard a few videos where this music is used. But here you can see where it would have been useful to have the plane, because I could have hit these guys on the bottom quite easily with the bombs, whereas I'm trying to, oops, so that was stupid. I could have hit those guys with the bombs from the plane a lot easier than trying to do what I was doing with the Zeppelin here. Usually I just have to forget about it and leave them alone, but man, I am not doing good. I should not have even been hit by now. So we've got a bomb there, options come up now. I am not going to make it to the boss without dying here. It's pretty freaking sad. Need to play this more often. And here come the kamikaze bombers. Oh crap. Ah, I knew that one was going to get me. Just when there was some life. Alright, now we've got a midway boss here. But yeah, I think this is a real underrated gem for the system, and I don't think I even mentioned it. This is for the Genesis, by the way, in case my memory is lapsing and I forgot to say something. But it is going up in price. Generally on eBay, if you want to get this game, it's going to cost you about 20 bucks, is what people are asking for it complete. I've even seen people try to ask that much for it loose, and I just have to laugh at them. But I mean, I bought it recently and gave it to a gift for a friend because I think it's just that good. You know, I spent 20 bucks on it, which I normally wouldn't, but I just think it's such an awesome game. Definitely pick this one up if you can find it for cheap. If you see it in the wild and it's a good price, don't hesitate. Definitely a good game to pick up for any Genesis collector. It does get progressively harder. The end boss might throw you off. I remember when I played this for the first time as a kid, and I finally, well, not for the first time because I didn't get to the boss the first time, but the end of the game. But when I finally did get to the end of the game, I couldn't figure out how to beat the boss. I was just like, there's no way to beat this guy. And so I ended up using my VCR to record. I got to him again and record what happened so I could go back and watch and see if there was some sort of pattern to where I could get this guy. And I figured it, and that's how I figured out how to beat the game. But I mean, it's just so much fun. The levels just get progressively harder, but not frustratingly hard. But now we've got the final boss of this level, which is this big train. So we have to shoot out the supports underneath his cannon here. And like, oop, while he comes up, I try to lob some bombs over there. That's where it's useful to have the Zeppelin, is while you gotta wait for him to come up, you can lob bombs over and hit the gun turrets. Now I gotta take out these gun turrets. Now you also do have these massive bombs, and I'll show you. That will go off, and basically they'll clear the screen of any bullets, as well as damage your enemy. But oops. Well, that was smooth. Just fly into it and get hit twice. Yeah, I definitely need to practice if I can't. If I die again, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Managed to get through the first level, only dying once and barely making it through the second time. So as you can see, I need some practice. Now, you can also get this game for the Game Boy Advance as an import. It never was released in the US, and it is harder. The difficulty is ramped up, but yeah, definitely I think a must own for any shooter fan. If you haven't heard of it, definitely go check it out. The game gets better and better as you go along. The music fits every single level well. I mean, I just can't say enough praise about this game, and I would dare to say, if you really wanted it, $20 is not that bad to pay, bad of a price to pay for this game, in my opinion. But I'm a cheap bastard, so I probably wouldn't pay that, because I'll just wait around and try to find one for cheap. But yeah, definitely a good game, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any comments, shooters you'd suggest, post them down below. If you got any questions about the game or whatever, yeah. And I think this will be the last one I'm going to post up this week. Next video you see will be the pickups video today, actually, so I'll be uploading that. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will see you with the next one. Bye.